Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear fellows, how are you? All of us have certain dreams, certain ambitions. We want to be somewhere and we want to become something, someone. All of that is fine and all of that is a sign of life. We should have dreams. We must have dreams. But dear friends, having the dreams, maybe a lot of time has gone, but there is little or no progress in all that. The reason being, there are several and certain reasons, but dear friends, we are not going to talk about all of those. Rather, we are going to talk about one of these, which is the very basic, the very primary, and the real reason why are we unable to achieve what we should have achieved. Why are we unable to become what we would have, what we should have become? Why we could not reach where we should have reached? The reason behind all that is one thing, and that one thing is lacking one essential, vital, critical ability, and that is called self control, that is called self discipline. Dear friends, self discipline is so important that it is more important than anything else. All the qualities combined, all the human qualities combined, will become useless if at all there is no self discipline, there is no self control. We will not be able to take advantage of, to avail, and to benefit from all the human qualities if at all we are lacking one essential or critical quality, which is called the self control, which is called the self discipline. My dear friends, I think that unless and until this quality is created in us, I think that all the effort, all of that is going to be of absolutely no benefit and no use. Now today, as far our today's discussion is concerned, we are going to talk about it in such a way that why it important, why the self discipline, why the self control is that much important on the one hand, how can we achieve it on the other hand, how does it work, my dear friend. That is going to be the topic of our today's discussion, and we will speak upon this in such a manner that there are 11 qualities, there are 11 reasons, there are 11 ways that our self control and self discipline actually makes us a winner, a victorious, and an achiever, whatever we want to achieve. First of all, we need to understand developing self control and willpower is critical for accomplishing goals, living purposefully. If at all we want to achieve our goals, if at all we want to live purposefully, then there is one essential or critical quality, that is called self discipline, that is called self control. Number 2, defeat procrastination. We can defeat the procrastination by breaking down tasks. If at all there is a slightly tough task, we can break it down into several parts and several doable, achievable, chewable parts, and then taking one at a time. So this is defeating procrastination. Then setting reminders and eliminating distractions. And there are certain distractions while we are trying to achieve our goals. We need to eliminate, we need to identify, and we need to eliminate these distractions, and we need to set the reminders. And also, as for eliminating, as for setting the reminders, eliminating distractions, and building momentum, we can build the momentum. How? By defeating the defeat procrastination, by breaking down tasks, setting reminders, eliminating distractions, and building momentum. Build momentum. Number 3, bolster determination and mental fortitude by taking on small daily challenges, bolster determination and mental fortitude by taking on small daily challenges. Small daily challenges must be taken for the purpose of practice. If at all we are practicing it, it automatically means that not only we are able to retain the kind of self discipline or self control, the determination, the willpower which we had succeeded in creating in ourselves. On the other hand, we want to develop it further, bolster determination and mental fortitude by taking on small daily challenges. Number 4, automate positive habits and routines so they become effortless over time. Automate positive habits and routines so they become effortless over time. How will it be done? By developing the self control, the self discipline. Automate positive habits and routines so they become effortless over time. Number 5, find people who inspire discipline in you. Find people who inspire discipline in you and hold you responsible for progress. Find people who inspire discipline in you and hold you responsible for progress. Number 6, nurture resilience, stamina, and adaptability to persist through obstacles over long term. Nurture resilience mean if at all somebody has fallen, they should be able to stand again quickly, should be able to recover, and should be able to restart and carry on the struggle they people were carrying on earlier. And also we need to build the stamina which will be done by the self discipline. Also we need to develop the adaptability. Adaptability is very important. What is meant by this adaptability? If at all we are prepared for one sort of situation, for one sort of atmosphere or circumstances, but totally opposite thing has been created and we have been put in, I think here the adaptability, the flexibility, and even the resilience will come to our rescue. We will be able to perform better despite a totally different situation. Now the next is use self reflection and celebrate small wins. We need to look back upon ourselves. We need to look upon ourselves, and we need to also celebrate small wins. Small win and celebrating, providing ourselves, rewarding ourselves what we were willing to have, what will we were willing to achieve, but we could not provide ourselves till now. If at all the victory is a small one, the reward should also be a small one, not a major one. Whatever we always wanted to do, but we could not provide and did not provide ourselves. But remember one thing here, as for this rewarding ourselves is concerned, it should be according to our health, it should be a healthy item, and it should not be addictive at all. Use self reflection and celebrate small wins to stay motivated during the journey. Number 8, make discipline part of your identity. Make discipline part of your identity rather than just actions you take occasionally. Sometimes we are seen taking occasional action to create and to somehow consolidate the self discipline, but this is not enough. What we need to do is make discipline part of your identity wherever we go, whatever we are doing on a daily basis, from morning to evening, evening to morning. I think that we must be expecting a self discipline, not only we ourselves, rather everyone else. We should become. We don't need to publicize it at all, not at all, but rather people themselves will be able to notice that this person is quite a self disciplined person. It should be made our identity. And the ninth and the last is mastery requires lifelong commitment. If at all we want to become a master of it, well, what is needed is we need to have a lifelong commitment and to incremental improvements as well. Through perseverance we need to persevere, and we need to persevere. Also we need to provide the incremental improvement, mean gradual step by step improvement. Also Mastery requires lifelong commitment. We must be committed with it throughout our life. So these are the 9 points. I want to have a quick revision of all that, a very quick revision of all that. First of all, developing self control and willpower is critical for accomplishing goals, living purposefully. Number 2, defeat procrastination by breaking down tasks, setting reminders, eliminating distractions, and building momentum. Bolster determination and mental fortitude by taking on small daily challenges. Number 4, automate positive habits and resolution and routine. Automate positive habits and routine so they become effortless over time. Number 5, find people who inspire discipline in you and build you and hold you responsible for progress. Number 6, nurture resilience, stamina, and adaptability to persist through obstacles over long term. Number 7, use self reflection and celebrate small wins to stay motivated during the journey. Number 8, make discipline part of your identity rather than just action you take occasionally. Number 9, mastery requires lifelong commitment to incremental improvement through perseverance. So, that is the agenda of self control and self discipline, why it is important, and how it can be achieved. Thank you.